It's Wednesday the 15th of April and this is your 5-minute Chelsea news with the headlines this morning. Coutinho move, a twist. Frank Lampard has reportedly identified a striker and, as expected, a Chelsea player's talking up a past manager. Let's get cracking. So to Philippe Coutinho and the transfer twist in the story that's been rumbling on for weeks now. It's reported that he wants to sign for Chelsea. Barcelona hinted that they want a deal with N'Golo Kante, a swap deal. And I wondered what the situation is going to be with reports that N'Golo Kante could be sold. As we know, Coutinho's been quoted around 80 to 90 million. Conte's been quoted between 70 and 80, according to reports. Could there be a deal agreed with the two sides to see a complete swap deal? Hopefully not, but that's the talk this morning. Coutinho does want to join Chelsea. What do you think of both players? Conte going, Coutinho coming. But there's more on this. As reported in The Sun, Coutinho is on a £290,000 a week wages, and it's reported that Barcelona are willing to pay half of his wages on the first year of him leaving. So Football London follow up on the interest in N'Golo Kante. The dilemma facing Chelsea, Frank Lampard and Roman Abramovich. The 29-year-old remains arguably the Blues' only world-class player in the squad. It talks of his problems with his injuries this season with groin and hamstring problems, stating that when he's in his prime he's the best midfielder in the world. And the fact that Conte's got a contract till 2023. So Chelsea will demand big money if someone comes in for him. But it says here that this season there's been rumblings from Chelsea fans that they wouldn't be too disheartened if Conte was to leave. And I can't believe that, because you're going to need somebody like Conte as the base in your midfield to build off. We need our best players to stay if we're going to challenge for the top four again and hopefully for a title challenge in 1 or 2 seasons, and you're going to need N'Golo Kante to do that. And it says this season we've been unable to get the best out of Conte because of his injury problems, and what has to be answered is whether his body can stay together for the rest of his career. And that's a good point. And they're saying that if a big fee came in for him, would Chelsea take it? What do you think about N'Golo Kante? Do you think he should stay at the club? Do you think we should resist any offers for him? Let me know in the comments section below. As featured in The Star and plenty of articles this morning, Chelsea manager has made Luka Jovic transfer demand. He set his sights on the Real Madrid ace Luka Jovic to bolster his squad next season, only as a loan deal. Could we see Michy Batshuayi go, Jovic coming on loan, and Jovic, Giroud and Abraham as the options next season? Would you be happy with those three? It's reported that Zinedine Zidane has been frustrated with Jovic. He's not really settled in. He's not really adapted. But they don't want to give up on their big money signing. They signed him for 65 million euros last summer from Eintracht Frankfurt. They want to give him some time. Could a loan move to Chelsea in the Premier League next season be exactly what suits the player and Real Madrid? So to more reports on Andre Anana, the Ajax goalkeeper, and he's been offered, with reports last night that Chelsea, PSG and Tottenham are interested in signing him. Chelsea News Co. has actually posted up a good article here, Simon Phillips, stating that Chelsea have been linked with him, but they see him as competition for Kepa, not as the direct replacement, which I think is interesting. Would Anana want to give up his starting spot at Ajax, or a potential start in spot over at PSG, and come to Chelsea to battle Kepa? I think it's clear that Kepa hasn't impressed Frank Lampard this season. He has done recently with his attitude, and he's put him back in, and he did well in a couple of games before everything was postponed. They talk of having competition for places throughout the squad, 2 players for each position. Could we see Anana come in potentially for 25 million? Now, there's one thing I can't stand on international breaks. When the season's finished or when it's postponed like it is now, players are making comments and some of their interviews get blown up out of proportion. Some of them don't. This has been expected. Jorginho heaps praise on Juve boss Maurizio Sarri. With 3 years remaining on his contract, he was asked of Maurizio Sarri and what he's like on the training ground, and he said this: Sarri is a magnificent coach. He's extraordinary on a tactical level. I wonder if that's the first barb we're going to hear from Jorginho that's going to start a whole transfer rumour that's just going to snowball into the summer. Finally guys, this is my website chelseadaft.org, where you can find all the latest videos and the written word. Make sure you bookmark it and check it out. That's chelseadaft.org. So that's it from me. Wednesday the 15th of April. This has been your 5-minute Chelsea news this morning. Let me know what you think about anything discussed in the video. Any comments in the comment section below. And do me a favour, smash that like button for me. Then subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, to get more of these 5-minute news updates. This is new. It will come out Monday to Friday 9 AM and on the weekends slightly later, and some bonus episodes that will feature in the evenings around 8 PM. Let me know what you think about anything discussed. Like, subscribe. I'll see you all later this evening.